Hello everyone, welcome to Whisper the Mystery. A very warm welcome to all the new and existing subscribers. Welcome to the family. Today's reading is going to be for all of you soulmates and twin flames out there who are in no contact with your person. And we're going to see what your person is currently thinking, feeling or going through. So there are three piles over here. This is the first pile, the blue square, the second pile, the pink square, and the third pile, the yellow square. So please take a moment, meditate on the cards, visualize your person, and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And when you're ready, let's start here with the first pile, the blue square. We'll just put this away. Okay. Right, so welcome pile blue, all those who have chosen the first pile. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. So in today's reading, we're going to look into the person you're thinking about. You may be in no contact with them. What is your person currently thinking, feeling or going through? This is a reading for all you soulmates and twin flames out there. So first we have Chariot, Three of Cups, calling in your soulmate, okay, then we have our connection is worth waiting for, rest and rejuvenate, material and spiritual prosperity, passion, and trust me. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. Right, so Three of Cups is coming up here. Generally, especially in these type of reading, it does depict a third party. So yeah, some of you could be in that situation where a third party is involved. If that's not the situation, then it looks like your person is currently very engrossed in other things. It could be where he's currently working on his material prosperity out there, and that is coming up as a third party. So it's not something which you're not aware about. It's something which you are already aware about. So it's not like a surprise, okay? So your person here, definitely here, still feels you as a soulmate. We have you clearly calling in your soulmate. So your person sees you as a soulmate. There is this very, very deep connection and bond here between the two of you. I'm seeing here your person, with the rest and rejuvenate, I'm seeing this kind of more as a message from the universe for them, because they seem to be like running around quite a lot. They seem to be making themselves very, very engrossed out there with the 3D physical world, okay? Because we have here this material and spiritual prosperity. So your person is working very, very hard. If they are in a third party situation, it is possible that they're particularly busy in that scenario. But like I said, if that's not the situation, if it's regarding their work out there or them building their finances, they are working extremely hard. They're putting in too much of work rather. And it's kind of wearing them off. It's making them physically as well really exhausted, as well as mentally. And it's kind of where the universe is, you know, trying to make them realize this, that they are working way too hard and they need to take a break. Thing is, if they don't, you know, it could probably be like where suddenly they would feel very exhausted, or some of them could just feel a little bit uneasy then in their physical sensation. So that's what I'm getting from them. Now, when it comes to your situation out there, right, your person still does have a lot of faith and trust in your connection and relationship. I don't see it like, you know, they've forgotten about it, because we also have your passion. So a lot of you watching out this as well could be feeling this physical attraction between you and your person, right? If this is something you are feeling as well, this reading probably resonates with you. If it doesn't, you're free to choose another pile, okay? But I'm seeing there's a lot of passion out there with your person. does feel towards you, especially if you both have spent those physical moments together. Now, we have here our connection is worth waiting for and trust in me. So for a lot of you, I'm sensing it's probably been a while maybe where this person has been in contact with you, and in your mind you just don't know what your person is thinking, feeling, and that's of course why you're here, right? But it's like your person's soul here is talking to you, it seems, where they feel like saying to continue trusting in them, right? And not to lose hope and faith in this connection. Their soul, I feel, is talking to you where they feel like telling you to trust in them and to wait for them, okay? Now, we do not recommend waiting for a person as such. So for you, you have this free will to, of course, move on in life, right? Well, this person is doing his things, right? He's not sitting around. He's completing his 3D duties and obligations, you could say. But this is what his soul is talking to you. Why I keep saying he, there's probably a lot of you feminine watching out there. Apologies for that if some male are watching this as well. So they still have a lot of faith in this connection. They still feel for you a lot. They see you as a soulmate. They have this deep, deep bond and connection for you. Now, for a lot of you, I feel like this connection as well probably could have been hidden, okay? Because I'm seeing this a lot where this is a strong part of you and this is the life they're living. So it's kind of more like a secret life, which is happening out there. Where this person is right now, it's like there is a lot of noise around them. So they could be surrounded by many people, but deep down, they are very silent. They are very quiet. They are just not, they're trying to find a peace within them. And that's the reason why they keep themselves as well so engrossed. It's, it's like this person looking at everything around them. They probably have everything, yet they feel they have nothing. It looks like they feel like leaving everything behind and just trying to find this peace. And their inner world is this, their inner world is you, which is like their soul calling. So yeah, it looks like this person seems to be a lot in their 3D over here. So for all of you thinking your person has forgotten you, I don't think so. Your person has forgotten you, but I do feel like there is just so much of chaos here happening in their life. There is just so much going on over here. And especially if there is someone else or something else as well in between the connection or situation. But I'm feeling them with this Chariot. It's like both the horses are going in different direction. I'm feeling them like feeling torn apart right now, like where should I go? They really want to rush in through, especially when the passion really goes high. They really want to rush in through, but right now it looks like they are still halting, they are still waiting with this rest and rejuvenate. So when the time is right, hopefully then, but right now this is all what's going on in their situation. All right, Pal 1, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering a personal tarot reading. I'm offering a tarot course and also a grief healing course. So if something you're interested in, you can email me. My email address is provided in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal 2, all those who've chosen the pink square. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into the person you're thinking about. You may be in no contact with them and they are your soulmate or twin flames, you know that. So what's happening with them, what they're currently thinking, feeling, or going through. Okay, so first we have here 6 of coins, Ace of Wands, free yourself. Okay, and we have, I'm seeing my toxic patterns. Right, religious factors. I feel heartache. base chakra, and power. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. Right, pile 2. So when the religious factor comes up, this is generally a major difference out there between the two of you. It could be definitely a religious difference. It could be you both are in completely separate parts of the world, different parts of the world. It could be where your belief system is very different, but there is like a major difference out there, which potentially as well, very strongly for a lot of you, could be affecting your connection. Okay, so your person is, I'm getting this very tight energy, right? We have here, I feel heartache and freeing yourself. So your person does feel they are very stuck, and they feel like a lot needs to be worked on, a lot needs to be done in order for this connection and relationship to work. It's just so much happening out there. So like I said here, major difference. There could be something out there which is affecting your connection or your relationship. Now, freeing yourself, your person could be feeling very stuck. Now, it could be because of this difference, or it could be, where geographically right now, maybe that could be the reason. It could be where they're with someone else, you're with someone else. There could be something like that happening around. So it's either you are stuck in your situation or your person is. But for a lot of you, I do feel your person is kind of very stuck where they are. And their heart breaks, their heart truly breaks, because it's just they're finding it so difficult, and they just don't know how to make it work. They know they would need a lot to put in order to make this connection work, and they're trying to get this sorted, but it just feels like it's such a big battle right now for them in order to make the situation work. They are noticing finally the trend, because we have here, I'm seeing my toxic patterns. So they are finally noticing the trend. For example, if there's someone who is very, confused, or someone who's always very scared, and they're scared to take that leap of faith, they are noticing this side of theirs, which is affecting or not helping kind of in your connection and relationship, okay? So they are noticing there's patterns, or there's someone else very controlling in their life. They are seeing it, but they just don't know right now what can they do in order to make the situation work. With the power here, strength, they're trying to be very courageous. Okay, they're trying to make themselves, I feel, very courageous. This transformation here, they're trying to work here on themselves, but they just feel right now extremely stuck. And with 6 of coins, I do feel a sense of obligation as well. I don't know why. Okay, so a lot of you, well, I do hope, of course, that you resonate with this, and please do mention in the comments if you're aware of this. But there is this kind of sense of obligation out there, which they're feeling wherever they are or whatever the situation is. Okay, and that's the reason, well, they're finding it more difficult to break themselves free. With the base chakra, it's like the solid foundation, right? And this is something which potentially could have been missing in the situation, in your connection. You have the Ace of Wands is a very fiery energy. So there is, of course, the strong desire, the strong passion, but it looks like their fear is overpowering the passion. Okay, the intensity of the fear, it's much more than the passion. So that's why they're giving themselves all the excuses why the situation is not working out. With the base, like I said, the foundation might not have been that strong. This relationship could have been a lot where, based on dreams, based on desires, based on, slight fantasy, that sort of thing. Or maybe for the others of you, you could have had a very strong foundation. Maybe you were spouses or someone living together, and then suddenly that foundation kind of got slipped away. But I do feel for most of you, it's kind of where the base was not very strong. Now, this is not easy for your person, okay? I feel that a lot of you could be a little frustrated hearing this, but from your person's perspective, this is not easy, and they are feeling this pain. They're feeling this pain of separation out there between the two of you. And it's just that they are trying. Now, how long it takes, we'll have to look in the future again to see what's happening. But currently, it's like they are feeling this pain. They just want to take this leap, but they just want to do it. Okay? They want to do it, but they don't know how to do it. Or they don't have the courage right now to do it. And they are building on it. They know that they need to build this strength. They know that they need to build this courage. But it's just slowly happening. It's like taking one step forward and two steps backwards. Okay? And again, like I said, with the Six of Coins, I just get a feeling of them feeling indebted to someone or to something. And that, again, is a very, very big reason for them maybe not able to make this move. All right? And your connection, I do feel, has probably, it's a difficult one. There is a lot which you both have endured. There's a lot which you both are currently still going through. All right, we're not looking the future of this, we're looking more into the current scenario, but it looks like it's a very, very spiritual connection, and that's the reason why most of the spiritual connection this comes up, which is not very easy, because you're helping each other grow. I feel your love here, your connection here is helping this person to grow a lot from the karmic perspectives. Okay. Yep, that's what's coming up for you, Pal 2. I hope you resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering a personal tarot, soul, and I'm teaching tarot course as well. And I'm also offering a grief healing coaching. So if there's something you're interested in, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal 3, all those who've chosen the yellow square. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into the person you're thinking about. You may be no contact for them. They would potentially be your soulmate or twin flame, so you'd be aware of them. What are they currently thinking, feeling, or going through? All right, so first we have here Knight of Wands. Now, I must say, all the pals today have got the Wands energy. It's just passion, passion, passion everywhere. We have the Six of Cups. Word waiting for. I'm speaking my truth. Soulmate. Solar plexus chakra. We are working together in the astral and awareness. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. Pal 3. A lot of you could have been attracted to Pal 1 as well, I'm sensing with this. So your person, they see you as a soulmate, word waiting for. Okay, right. Definitely here it looks here your person is going through a transformation. You both are extremely connected in the spiritual world, and it looks here like things are changing finally here for the two of you. With the Knight of Wands, your person is thinking about making this move towards you, or they're feeling ready now to make this move, and to come forward. We have the Six of Cups, which is also actually a very, very, soulmate card on its own. But traditionally, of course, it is a card of nostalgia and thinking about the time you both spent together. So your person is thinking a lot about you. And it's your connection here, your love here, which is helping your person to transform. And if this has been a very long time when it's happened, it looks like finally here, your person has gone through that awareness, that realization. Okay, so it's kind of come very, very, very close over here. This is one of the closest pile, I feel. We have here, I'm speaking my truth. So yes, your person is finally being honest to themselves which is the most important. Because normally what happens is that we lie to ourselves in order to make a situation seem, more difficult, or we give reasons to ourselves why we're not able to do a particular thing. So here your person now is finally able to speak the truth to themselves. They're able to finally accept, okay, that your connection is very, very special, and they're kind of, in that stage now where they're feeling ready to move forward towards you, to come towards you. They are, like I said, thinking a lot about you, the memories you both spent together. They're thinking of you very, very fondly. Yes, they do finally realize that you both are soulmates. I don't say finally they realize, they probably always knew it, but they do accept now how deep this connection is, how important this connection is for them. Now, somewhere over here, I feel like you both are trying to manifest this connection. You both are trying to manifest each other into each other's life. And working in the astral, amazing. You both have this very, very deep bond. You could be, having this nudges about your person. You could be sometimes just like talking to each other in your head, it looks like. There could be times where you feel your person, you know what they're going through, you know what they're experiencing, and the same goes for them. As you both are extremely connected here in the 5D, I'm sensing. Your person kind of feels you, they know what you're going through, and somehow they know you're waiting for them, okay? And it's like the divine timing is finally taking off. And this is a very, very, very deep and divine connection. And I feel like whatever difficulties you both had to go through is kind of coming more now in the past. And it looks like going forward, things will be very beautiful for you out there. That's because here your person finally does realize everything what's happening in this situation. They do finally realize the depth of your connection. So yes, they do feel you, they do feel you a lot, especially in the 5D. They're constantly thinking about you, you're constantly out there running in their mind, okay? And they are, if you are manifesting this person is equally trying to manifest you back in their lives. With the solar plexus chakra, I'm getting more of this gut instinct. So it's like they're trusting their intuition more. They're trusting their gut feelings more about the situation. And it looks like when they feel, they get this nudge from inside. Probably, some of you could be hearing back from this person again. That's how I'm sensing. With the Wands energy, like I said, all the pals have been getting this. So there is this very, very strong physical attraction out there between you all. There is this deep, deep bond and feeling. The beautiful part is I'm seeing this, emotional as well as physical connection out there between the two of you. Now, another interesting part is a lot of you got the Wands and Cups energy, but I don't remember seeing the Pentacles anywhere. So this is, yeah, there was, but not really. So this connection needs that stability. It needs that groundedness. So hopefully when things start, unfolding, you both will be able to make this more practical, which is what is really needed. Because it's beautiful, this connection. There is a lot of heart-to-heart connection, but it's very important and necessary as well to make this grounded. So hopefully when this person does reach out, or when you both to reconnect with each other, that's something which, you both might think to consider, because you don't want to just leave this connection in the 5D. In the 5D, great, you both are very, very well connected, but try to manifest it in the 3D if possible to make this more beautiful, I must say. But yeah, your person is thinking very, very strongly out here about this whole situation. All right, Pal 3, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering various tarot reading, soul reading, teaching tarot course, and I'm also offering coaching on healing your grief. So if there's something you're interested in, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye.